Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Victoria Catarelli and I am telling you a story time that all of you have been waiting for. I've gotten so many DMs about this story asking what happened, and I don't really think I've ever told anyone the entire story in full depth. So, to start, me and my friend Sam really wanted to go to Rolling Loud. It was the first time Rolling Loud was ever in New York, and we really wanted to go. We got tickets kind of last minute, maybe like a couple weeks before the show, and we bought them through StubHub. We didn't buy them through like a protected site, and we didn't buy them through Rolling Loud. So the previous owner of the bracelet sent us the tickets, and the bracelet is your ticket in the mail. And we get it, and the bracelet, one of them fits fine, perfect. The other one is literally, like, no exaggeration, like, well, this is the size of my actual wrist, so tinier than this. Like, a lot fucking tinier. It was probably, like, fucking like that. Like, there was no possible way we were getting it around either of our wrists. We used like fucking pliers to try to rip it off. We used tweezers to like try and pull it back out, and like once you tighten that shit, it doesn't come undone. It's like part of the concert rules. So we were pretty much fucked. But then Rolling Loud posts an Instagram post and is like, if you need help with tickets, bracelets, you have any questions or concerns, please come to Will Call on Friday, a day before the concert. The concert was Saturday, Sunday. Please come to Will Call on Friday. Will Call was all the way at Citi Field. That's where the concert was. Yeah, the concert was all the way at Citi Field, and I couldn't even go, and it was my fucking bracelet. Sam was a goat and went for me. She got to Will Call, stood online, whatever, explained what happened with the bracelet, like it wasn't our fucking fault, like, and the tickets were $400. And she explains what happened. They're like, honestly, we can't really help you. They're like, we're unable to give you another bracelet because you bought it through StubHub. What the fuck? And they're like, do you have the confirmation that you got these tickets? And we're like, and she was like, yeah. Showed them the confirmation, showed them the credit card that she paid with. And they were like, well, this credit card doesn't match up with the buyer's credit card, because the buyer who sold it to us from StubHub obviously bought it from Rolling Loud, so it was verified, authenticated, whatever the fuck. Since we bought it through StubHub, they didn't have our credit card. Rolling Loud didn't have our credit card information, so it was all messed up. And they're like, if you can get the credit card information of the owner, then we can help you. Call StubHub. StubHub was like, no, we don't release like information about sellers or anything like that. We can't give you a name, we can't give you a phone number, we can't give you, obviously, can't give you a credit card number. So we're like, fuck, like whatever, we'll just try to get in. We get there on Saturday, the first day. I throw the fucking bracelet on like this. Like, it's literally around, not even my 4 fingers, it's literally around like my fucking 3 fingers like this. And I'm just like shoving it on there. Like, I'm literally just like pulling it. I have like literal rashes like on my arm from trying to fucking put it on, and it's just not working. But anyway, we get there on Saturday, literally no problems. They're like just literally letting everyone in with not even checking their bracelets. They're just like, all right, hold your hand up, hold your hand up. So we're just like, whatever. Walk in, no problem, got in. Sunday, we have a little bit of an issue. We get out there on Sunday, and they're like intensely fucking checking bracelets, like grabbing your wrist, making sure it's fully on, because they had a lot of people sneak in the first day. And so I only have the fucking bracelet around my 3 fingers. Like this, like literally like that. We're waiting online. I'm trying to fucking shove it on. It's not working. I'm trying to hack the system, break it. Literally can't. Then we get up there, and Sam is whispering to me. She's like, switch with me. We were on 2 different lines. She's like, switch with me. And I was like, why? And I just like couldn't figure out why. And I'm just like chilling. I'm in my own little fucking world as usual. And then the lady takes my fucking bracelet. Hold on, I'm gonna reenact it for you guys. Takes the fucking bracelet off my 3 fingers and goes, this isn't a bracelet.
This isn't a bracelet.
And rips it off of my hand. Like, you are a nasty fucking bitch. Like, I could have easily just taken it off. Then she's holding my bracelet, like, will not give me the bracelet back. And I'm like, please give me the bracelet so I can go to will call, so I can trade it in. Maybe, like, they could just give me a new one. Maybe I'll get a new person and this will all be sorted out. Then she's like screaming in my face, this is not a bracelet, this is, like, literally like this fucking close to my face is this 400-pound midget. She's like, this is not a bracelet, this is not a bracelet, how dare you try to get me with this? And I was like, I was in here yesterday, sis. Like, I can show you pictures from the concert and everything. And she's like, well, you got in here on a whim. Like, you got so lucky the first time and it's not happening on my watch. I was like, okay, fucking big shot, shut the fuck up. I was so pissed. And I was like, can I at least and I was being respectful. I was like, can I at least have the bracelet back so I can go try and trade it in? She's like, no, like, this is mine now. I'm keeping it. And I was like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? And so we go to will call, wait online for like 10 fucking minutes or 15 minutes. And we get to this guy, and he is the sweetest little guy ever. And we explained to him what happened. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that the security guard was nasty to you. She definitely should have given you back the bracelet so you have proof that you even have a ticket. Because, like, at this point, I didn't even have a ticket to get into the concert, even if I went to a different security guard to try to get in. Like, I had no fucking bracelet at all because she wouldn't give it back to me. That I spent $400 fucking on. Like, what the fuck? And then he's about to give me a new bracelet. He's like reaching in the fucking basket. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this was so easy. Like, I'm about to get in. Then he's about to fucking hand it to me. And his manager, his boss, whatever, comes over and is like, anything I can help you guys with? And we're just like, no, we're good, thanks. And Sam is like hitting me, like aggressively fucking hitting me. She's like, that's the guy from the other day. That's the guy who denied me the bracelet. That's the guy. And I'm like, fuck, like, we're gonna get caught. We're gonna get caught. And so I was like, no, we don't need help with anything, thanks though. And then he's like looking over the computer and he's like, oh, you can't give anyone a bracelet if they ordered from StubHub. The guy, the worker, the nice guy, explains everything that happened, and he's like, well, like, they have the confirmation, they have like their credit card number, and they're like, no, we don't do that. So this is when I start getting really, really fucking pissed. We didn't want to see any performers until the nighttime, but we went early in the day specifically to see Lil Tecca because he's from 2 towns over from us. Love his music. He was performing with Juice. Rip the legend. But all I hear is fucking Ransom featuring Juice blasting as I'm waiting on this line, talking to this man. That's all I fucking hear. Then it fucking, like, something just fucking triggered in me. I never really fight with people ever, but I was so angry that I went here 3 hours early. I spent $400 on this ticket plus train rides and everything and food. The food was fucking, the prices were just astro-fucking-nomical. And so I'm standing there and I'm like, sir, would you like to see pictures? I was being so nasty. Like, I'm not nasty. I was just so mad. I was like, sir, would you like to see pictures of me in the concert yesterday? Because I have a bunch. And I start, like, pulling out my phone. And I'm literally just, like, scrolling. And I'm showing him, like, all these fucking pictures. He's like, oh, I don't need to see pictures from yesterday. He's, like, this, like, 4-foot, like, little ass, like, feminine man. Like, he was just not intimidating at all. You want to know exactly what he looked like? The person who fucked up TanaCon. I'll put his picture in here. He looked exactly like that motherfucker. Anyway, I'm being a little nicer at this point, and I'm like, well, what is there to do that you can actually help me with? Because I'm getting into this concert. I straight up said, I'm getting into this concert. And he's like, honestly, there's nothing I can do. That triggered me so fucking much, and I start screaming, and I'm like, she came here the other day to try to fucking fix the bracelet. You told her to come here. You said if we come here, we can get a new bracelet. You posted it on your Instagram. I can show you the fucking post. And she whips up the post. He's like, I really don't know why they would post that. They should have made it clear that we cannot help StubHub customers, only Rolling Loud purchases. And I'm like, well, I spent $400 fucking on this ticket. I spent another $50 to come here. I spent over $100 on food and water yesterday. You better fucking get me into this concert, or else we're gonna have a fucking issue. And he's like, well, I don't really know what there is to do to help you. And he's like, I'm leaning over the fucking table at this point, and I'm like, And I'm like, you are going to fucking help me because I spent $400 fucking to see fucking Juice WRLD. And I'm so pissed. Like, I am so, like, literally, like, I was, like, so angry that I was on, like, the verge of fucking tears, honestly. Then Sam's like, all right, let's just go. Me and Sam were both fucking mad, but, like, Sam knew it was just gonna get really fucking bad if I stayed there. And so then she, like, we walk away, whatever. I'm so fucking mad. I'm, like, pacing the fucking parking lot. Then I was like, holy shit, my friend's dad is working Rolling Loud. So I give him a call, the fucking GOAT, you know who you are, because he's a security guard and, like, a cop. And so I give him a call, and I'm like, hey, like, can you help me? Like, I'm at Rolling Loud right now, and you told me you were working it, and I really need help. And I can't get comfortable right now. And he's like, I'm actually not there today. He's like, I'm not there today, but one of my friends is. So let me see if he can find you and what they can do. So we're standing there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, he's not gonna be able to do it. He's not here. Like, Sam, you can just go in and meet up with Matt and CJ, and I'll fucking chill, I guess. I'll take the train home. Don't spend your $400, even though I wasted mine, because that's not fair. Even when our friends were already in the concert, I would never make her come home with me. So I start looking at train times, and he calls me back, and he's like, where are you? Send me a picture of what you're wearing and your location. So I do. These cops pull up like 5 minutes later in this, like, undercover cop car. They're like, are you Victoria? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm friends with Juliet. Like, thank you so fucking much for helping us. He's like, okay, like, I'm not gonna make you any promises. I don't know what is there to do because, and I explained everything to him already. He's like, I really don't know what to do because you don't have a bracelet. If you had a bracelet, I could just personally walk you right through the gate, but you don't have a bracelet. So there's really no way to help you. So we go up to the security guard, and he's like, the cop is like, do you have her bracelet? And he's like, and she's like, no, like, she's just throwing away fucking people's bracelets that they spent $400 fucking on to get into this concert. She's like, no, all the broken bracelets go in the garbage. So we're like, great, like, I'm not getting it. I'm really always, like, positive, but I was really pessimistic because I was already pissed off. And they're like, we'll figure it out, like, don't worry, like, we're gonna do our absolute best. They put us in the fucking back of the cop car and start driving. They're driving mad long. They're talking about Pop Smoke, actually. Okay, rest in peace the legend again. But they're talking about Pop Smoke. He's just like, oh yeah, like, we met Pop Smoke, he's mad nice. And then we were like, well, can you let him fucking perform? Like, the NYPD actually took a bunch of members out of the lineup for being gang affiliated, and it was like Trippie Redd, one of my favorites, couldn't see him, couldn't see Pop. It was fucked up. But anyway, we were like, is he a nice guy? We're just talking about him. He's like, yeah, like, he's mad chill, he's just gang affiliated, so we definitely can't let him perform because it's dangerous. And we're like, oh, like, that's understandable. We're driving for a little while, like, maybe like 5 minutes, just like down the street. I can't even really see Rolling Loud anymore. I'm like, where the fuck, like, are we going? They pull into this driveway, and it has a huge ass gate that, like, no one is allowed in. They go like, fucking this. Girl opens the gate for them, we drive right in. I see like a whole parking lot, and it says parking for artists only. And I was like, artists only? Like, where the fuck are we? Then I look, like, to my left a little, and it's all the stages. It's like the back of, like, every stage. So we're, like, backstage. Like, I was like, holy fuck, like, where the fuck are we? Then I see this other big ass gate, and it says artist entrance, and right, like, a couple feet in front of it is a cop, like, another security guard. And the cop is just like, yeah, like, we need to get in through the artist entrance, we need to get them into this concert. Like, as if we were, like, fucking, like, artists, like, performing or some shit. I was like, oh, like, okay, like, whatever. And they're like, they roll up the window, we're about to get out of the car, and they're like, if anyone asks who you are, just say that you're with us. Like, don't say your name, keep your head down, keep your sunglasses on, like, and just fucking act like you're famous. And I was like, okay, I've been waiting for this one, like, what the fuck? And so we start walking, they open the gate, and some lady looks at us, like, kind of like, and so the cop's just like, oh, like, she's with us, we need to get her, and we need to get her backstage. I was like, backstage? Like, the fuck? Like, I don't need to go backstage, I'm supposed to be in front. And so then We walk into the concert, literally no fucking problems, no one said a word to us. And we're just in the concert, and I have no bracelet, obviously, still. But we're in, and the cop's just like, if you need anything, let us know. Just give us a call. And we're like, okay, bet. And so then, it's like later on in the night, we went and saw a bunch of people. We're walking to Juice World. I look down at the floor, and I see a VIP bracelet. And I'm like, I'm not wearing a bracelet. Like, I could easily just fucking slip this shit on my hand. So I do. That one wasn't tightened, and I just slip it right on my hand, tighten it, and I'm wearing a fucking VIP bracelet the rest of the night. We didn't do this because it was late. Like, we literally went to go see Juice, we went to go see Travis, and then we left. But I had a VIP bracelet, which means I got the free Wi-Fi. I would have gotten right into 21 and over, because you had to be 21 and over to buy it. Like, I would have just gotten a bunch of cool fucking stuff. But everyone thought it was really fucking cool that I got a VIP bracelet. They were like people in the crowd, they're like, yo, like, you're VIP, like, you should be up there, And I literally had no idea what a VIP bracelet meant. But apparently we could have gotten into, like, the pit and all this shit, and I just didn't take advantage of it because I didn't know. But we're leaving the concert, and I'm like, Sam, I really need to go back to Will Call and just fucking tell this guy to suck my dick, because I just had the best fucking time, and I saw my favorite artist live for the second time. Rip Juice, rip the legend. And I was like, I just need to fucking shove it in this guy's face and show him pictures. We go back to Will Call. This guy's nowhere to be found. And we're like, hopefully, like, this guy fucking got jumped or some shit. Like, he was just a fucking piece of shit, miserable person. Like, you're there to fucking help people, and you just wouldn't help us. Like, that is just so fucking dick. Like, whatever. A lot of people find it entertaining because I did get in through the artist entrance. I did get to see backstage. But yeah, that is a story that I've gotten so many DMs about, asking what happened, and so many people, my friends, texting me saying, post it, I want to know what happened, post it. So here it is. It's going up tomorrow, and I'm sorry if it wasn't as entertaining as you hoped it would be, but it was definitely a fucking experience. I don't think I'll ever forget that as long as I live. I will be keeping you guys mostly updated now that I have more of a TikTok following than an Instagram following. I'll probably be updating you guys a lot more on my TikTok, so make sure you're following my TikTok and my Instagram, and you guys can subscribe to my Snapchat. DM me if you want me to add you back, because there's a bunch of fucking people adding my Snapchat and I don't know who it is. So you guys can still view my stories, you just can't get in contact with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.